Why are you still here? You'll see a narcissist that'll try this sometimes of like, hey, I do all this stuff for you. Like, hey, you put up with me. You put up with my abuse. You put up with everything that I've done. So like, if you are such a strong person, if you're a person that thinks that this is wrong, then why don't you leave? But the problem is a lot of times they don't let you leave. They don't let you actually get out. Not clean, not easy, not at all. And they'll keep you there. Because they want to control you. They want to control their image. They want to control what's going on. But they want to blame you. Like, hey, if I'm such an awful person, then leave. Problem is they don't want to admit that they're an awful person. They'll never admit they're an awful person. They'll never admit that they're wrong. They'll never take accountability or responsibility for what they've actually done in the relationship. Stop staying in a relationship where people are saying this, because what's actually happening is they're manipulating you to stay longer. They're manipulating you to think that the abuse is not that bad. To think that you're just overreacting, you're oversensitive, you're over-responding to something that they're doing. But as a result, they try to make you tolerate the abusive behaviors and actions that they're doing on a day-to-day basis. And then when you try to leave, how could you do that to me? Like, how could you betray me? How could you walk out on me? All of this is going back and forth with cognitive dissonance of saying one thing, demonstrating another, and people get really confused about it, so much so that they stay in these abusive relationships longer and longer and longer. The average time for someone to stay in an abusive relationship, the average time of them getting out, of how many times they've tried to get out, is often 7 times. That they've tried to leave and haven't been able to. Please be careful if you're in this type of relationship. This is what happens, time and time again.